Good morning, students. Today we are going to continue the chapter The Second World War and its Aftermath. The German siege and Soviet defense of Leningrad in World War II was an epic struggle in an epic war, a drama of heroism and human misery unmatched in the annals of modern warfare. While innumerable writers have dealt at length with the besieged city itself, David Glantz provides for the first time the definitive military history of the conflict waged beyond the city's border. One of the major Soviet cities threatened by Germany, Leningrad was as much a symbolic target as it was a strategic one for Adolf Hitler, who fully expected the birthplace of the Russian Revolution to be reduced to rubble quickly and with ease. The Red Army's ferocious defense of the city, however, made that impossible. On the morning of 7th December 1941 at 7:55 a.m. local time, 183 aircraft of the Imperial Japanese Navy attacked the United States Naval Base at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. Their intention was to destroy and damage as much of the US Pacific Fleet as possible before it could respond to Japanese operations taking place on the same day against British, Dutch and US territories in Southeast Asia. This first attack wave began bombing the hangars and parked aircraft of the island's airfields, while at the same time launching torpedoes against the US warships moored in the harbor. In the first 5 minutes of the attack, 4 battleships were hit, including the USS Oklahoma and the USS Arizona. Minutes later, the Arizona exploded after a bomb hit its gunpowder stores, sinking the ship and killing 1,177 of its crew. Few major consequences of the Second World War are the end of the European Age, the rise of the US to superpower status, the expansion of the Soviet Union and its rise to superpower status, the emergence of the Cold War, the beginning of the nuclear age, the rise of nationalism and independence movement in Asia and Africa, and a renewed effort to secure lasting peace through international organization. Between 1939 and 1945, technology made a rapid advance that led to the improvement in war weaponry. In the European theater of the Second World War, air attacks became crucial. It was possible for the German armies to overrun Western Europe with great speed in 1940 due to the use of aircrafts of improved technology. The Soviet JS-3 or the German Panther tank outclassed the best tanks used in the initial stage of the war. In the Navy, the battleship, long seen as a dominant element of sea power, was displaced by the technological innovation of the aircraft carrier. The ambitious tanks, trucks, Higgins boat and many other were the new generation of weaponry developed during the war. Development in the machine gun technology culminated in the production of NG-42, which was of an advanced design. There are some of the war weaponries. These are some of the war weaponries developed as a result of the technological changes that took place during the period of war. The most dreaded and deadly weapon invented and devised during the World War II, however, was the atom bomb, and henceforth our age has come to be called as the nuclear age. Aggressive nationalism refers to the thinking of the European nation that their own country's status is greater as compared to the other countries, and that those who expanded their territories had an important place in European politics. It increased international conflict. Internationalism is a political principle that advocates greater political or economic cooperation among nations and people. It is associated with other political movements and ideologies, but can also reflect a doctrine, belief system, or movement in itself. Please do the exercise given below in your classwork exercise book and send all your homeworks by tomorrow to the mail address given below.